custodial officers have voted not to return to work at the Banksia Hill Detention Centre until all their concerns are addressed. The government has announced juvenile detainees will soon be transferred from Banksia Prison back to Banksia Hill, but staff are concerned about the potential for another riot.
Youth custodial officers say they're not getting the respect they deserve. About 60 walked off the job this morning to protest against plans by the Department of Corrective Services to transfer juveniles from Banksia Prison back to Banksia Hill Detention Centre from late August.
Our members are very firm that if they don't believe that site is safe, if their safety concerns aren't addressed, they won't be returning. It's as simple as that.
116 young offenders are currently housed at Banksia, which is a high-security prison for adults. They've been there for almost 6 months, forced to move after a riot in January that saw the Banksia Hill facility trashed. Mike was in charge on the night of the riot and believes detainees are planning something bigger to mark their return.
We don't want to go back. I don't want to go back. There's talks of more riots happening. That was just the forerunner. Next time they'll get themselves more organised. Staff will be in danger, even more so because they'll probably take a staff member.
Officers say they won't go back to Banksia Hill until cowling is put on the fences to prevent escapes. The department says it's being done. Officers also want air conditioning installed to stop detainees using fans as weapons and want an extra response team to deal with emergencies. They're also opposed to prison guards working at Banksia Hill to plug staffing gaps. The minister believes the phased return of juveniles and staff can be done safely.
I'm keen, as is everybody else, to move the juvenile inmates back to Banksia Hill as soon as possible. But it needs to be done safely and sustainably, because I don't want to be back here in 6 months' time going through this whole process again.
The minister concedes there's a critical shortage of youth custodial officers and says another 50 will start their training soon. Rebecca Carmody, ABC News.